Absolutely. We're going to start with Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris? Hey, Chris, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here. I apologize. Jake, just curious how things have gone for you. And then if you could just touch on when you were actually full go, because we saw your numbers in the scrimmage. If you could just touch on that, and then, yeah, just how things have been going for you.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like things have been going really well. I've been working closely with Coach Lashley, Coach Brewer, and just the rest of the quarterback room. I mean, it's a competitive quarterback room, and we push each other, and I feel like we know how to push each other, but continue to root for each other at the same time. So I think that's big. And just my peers pushing me, I feel like that's helped me to grasp the offense pretty quickly, and I feel good with it. I mean, I felt good in the scrimmage. I mean, it was a good time to be able to put some stuff on film and just go back and review it and learn from it.
Jake, next we're going to go to Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Jake. Welcome to Miami. I guess our first time getting a chance to talk to you. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe what you've learned from Rhett Lashley and Coach Brewer? Something maybe that you picked up on right away in these first few weeks and so forth that you've been working with them that you think's made you a better quarterback?
Yeah, I think I would say really just being able to pick up a defense and just be able to understand little keys. So, I mean, I've been trying to do that throughout my high school years. But I mean, in high school, you could get away with a lot of stuff. Just going straight through the concept or just little things like that. But in college, I mean, it's a faster game, and you have to have that mental part of the game down. So I've been working close with them and in the meeting rooms, just trying to pick up different coverages and get tells pre-snap, maybe by a fake clap or things like that, just to be able to get a tell before I snap the ball and where I should go with the ball and just be able to process things quickly.
Awesome. Jake, next we're going to go to David Furones at the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Jake, you mentioned your first scrimmage that you had this past week. What were some of the throws that you were most proud of, some of the things that you like that you did the most? And what are some of the things that you want to improve the most before you get into your second one?
I would say there's not one particular throw that stands out to me. I mean, I threw a touchdown, so that's always that's the goal. So, that was one that I guess you could say stood out to me. But I mean, I would say the biggest part of it is just kicking the ball out to the open space and just letting my receivers do their work. I trust my receivers. I've been working with them after practice and throwing in the indoor to just build that chemistry and stuff. And I trust my guys to block when I kick the ball out to the open space on a bubble or anything like that on the perimeter. So I think that's something that I did well, and I would say that also I can improve on because there's more times that I could kick it out there. But it's just knowing your options and just being able to get through it quickly.
Dave, we've got a few more for you. We're going to go to David Lake at 24/7. David?
Hey, Jake, I wanted to ask just how much time are you getting with the first team offense? Are you getting repped in there with the first team, or is it mainly second and third team right now for you? And then, you touched on putting stuff on film, good to evaluate it with the scrimmage. What were some of the things Coach Lashley highlighted to you that, hey, you need to work on this, following that scrimmage?
Right. Yeah, I would say the things that Coach Lashley highlighted for me were, like I said, just kicking the ball out to the open space and really just knowing your options. I mean, that comes with time, being in the offense. I mean, I feel like I've gotten a good grasp of the offense so far in the little time that I've been here. Obviously, live reps help. So, I mean, just being able to get out there and practice full speed is huge. And that's I think that's where you get the most improvement, just being able to put something, even if you mess up, you go out there, do it 100%. If you mess up, now you have something to base what you need to work on and that type of deal. So I think that's something that was really important at that. And then I'm sorry, can you repeat the last part?
Yeah, I was just wondering, are you getting many first team reps right now? Now that you're a young guy, obviously just got there, is mainly Peyton and Tyler getting the first team reps? No,
Coach Lashley does a pretty good job of rotating this. I think there's not a big drop off between our ones, twos, and threes. I think we have a lot of depth, so that's pretty impressive. But I mean, any time that I get in is obviously helpful. But Coach Lash has done a really good job of rotating us. And if I get more reps that day, then the next day somebody else will probably get more reps or that type of deal. But I mean, it's big on, I'm big on mental reps. So I mean, if I'm not in, I'm gonna stand back and I'm gonna sit there and watch it and go through it. And that's what Peyton does, and that's what Tyler does, and that's what Ryan does. And I think, like I said before, our quarterback room pushes each other. So I think that's the way that we push each other. We help each other out just by getting mental reps that somebody else is in.
Jake, we got Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Jake, how are you?
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. What would you say your biggest wow moment so far in college football has been? Why, what happened? And I do have a follow.
You said the biggest wow moment?
Yeah, WOW, like wow, when you're, yeah.
I would say our early morning lifts, those get to you, those early morning lifts, or that first day when we come out with helmets on. Me and my dad were talking about it, and he played over at Nebraska. So, I mean, he had that same experience of going away from home, from Los Angeles to Nebraska to play. And I mean, he told me before it happened, he's like, when you first get out there with helmets on and you see the logo or you see the colors out there, it's going to be an experience. And when we got out there, I was like, yeah, this is crazy. See them on TV. We dreamed about it as a little kid, and now you're here. So I mean, it's crazy. It's something I don't take for granted, and I just wanted to make the best of my opportunities.
Also, I know this was asked, but how I'm not sure if you answered this. How is your foot doing? And because I know I guess you were limited. I don't know if you still are. How's your foot doing? And just also after that about college, how's college life and school and all that good stuff?
Right. Yeah, so my foot had been hurt for a while. I played 5.5 games, 6 games with it in high school. I mean, I was just getting through it, you know what I mean? But as soon as the season ended, rested it up, got here. I was down for a while. Obviously, I was limited during practice, but now I'm full go, and I'm team reps. Obviously, I got to participate in the scrimmage. I mean, I feel good. I feel really, really good. I feel like nothing ever happened. So, I mean, I'm just trying to stay on top of it and make sure that obviously I'm on top of it before it stays on top of me, you know what I mean? And then college life is fun. I mean, it's hard with COVID to really say what college life would be without COVID, without the restrictions and stuff like that, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun, meet a lot of new people from different places. And I mean, I think connections is the biggest thing. And I'm really big on connections because it's about who you know, and just being a good people person, and treat people the way that you would like to be treated. So I think that's good, and school is going really well too.
Awesome. We got 2 more for you, Jake. Guys, please no follows just because we want to get to everyone. We're going to go first to Gary Furman at Cane Sport. Gary?
Hey, Jake, how you doing?
How are you doing? I'm doing well.
Doing good. So you talked a little bit about how you've noted that the speed of the game in college is a whole different level than high school. I'm curious to know what you're finding your mobility is like at this level. Obviously you're not a sprinter or considered an athletic quarterback in that sense, but how are you finding that what you are able to do with your feet is holding up at this level?
Right. Yeah, I'm not the one that's gonna get out and break for 85 yards, you know what I mean, on a zone read. I'm gonna do everything I can do to win, whether that's me going and getting the 10 yards for a first down or getting out of the pocket and flushing and throwing it. So I mean, I haven't had any problems with it at all. I feel like that's kind of like an area that I'm pretty strong in. Is the pocket movement stuff, to where I feel pressure and I'm able to manipulate the pocket a little bit and just slide up or scoot back or shuffle to the side and get the ball out. So I feel like that's a strength right now, actually. Me and my quarterback coach, Danny Hernandez, back home, have worked on a lot of stuff throughout the years, and I feel like that stuff is all coming around. And I still have videos on my phone from us working out and throwing. So I'm going through all the movements by myself here in the indoor when I'm throwing my receivers.
This is the last one for you, Jake. We're going to go to Donovan Campbell at WSVN. Donovan, go ahead.
What's going on, boss? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I can't complain, man. Great talking to you. My question is, how's the competition been like? How fierce is that, going up against the other guys? They say competition breeds success, and I'm sure that's something that you embrace as well.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Like I was saying, like the quarterback room is a really good room. You have some quarterback rooms that you get into, and it's just there's one person in the group that just kind of brings it down and throws off the mood. I feel like everybody comes in ready to work every single day, and that's huge. I mean, just coming in with that mentality, like this is your last day playing football. It's a blessing to be able to play this game. So I feel like we all come in with that mentality, and we really push each other, like from a standpoint of getting mental reps. Or I feel comfortable asking a question about, oh, what was the play call right here, or why did you get off of this route, and they're not going to give me a wrong answer to try to mess with my reps, or like that type of deal. You know what I mean? So I feel like we all learn from each other. They've pushed me since I've been here, and I look forward to continue working with them.
Awesome. Jake, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. We'll be talking to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.